It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're about to get your just rewards. After months of waiting, a legion of South African wrestling fans finally got to watch their heroes in action last night at the first stop of the WWE Live South Africa tour. And of course, it hit here in the mother city in Cape Town. Taking the shortest of breaks from their jam-packed show schedule. This morning, we have WWE superstars Nia Jax and Elias here in the Expresso studios. Guys, welcome to it.
Thank you so much.
You've had to be a fitness motivator already this morning, so thank you so much for that. You've had to be kitchen assistant this morning, so thank you so much for that. But of course, the real reason why you guys are here is to do what you do in front of sellout crowds. You had your first show last night. How did it feel? How was the atmosphere last night?
It was amazing.
I gotta say, do a lot of shows, travel all around the world. Sell out pretty much everywhere I go, and last night Cape Town was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, last time we were here 5 years ago, and the crowd was ready for us to come back.
Oh yeah, no, but you guys are stars here. Is it weird for you to come to, and I mean, I've done this trip before, you're on the other side of the world now, literally, to find this many fans in our little corner of Africa here? What's that feeling like to feel that love this far away from your hometown?
It's very humbling. Like, we do travel all around the world, and you don't realize, like, all over across countries, like, how passionate our fans are. Like, it's great.
We're a global company. That's kind of what I expect showing up for the crowds to just be ready for us, ready to see us. In fact, we did so good last night, they decided to do another show tonight in the same place, bring out more people, come see Elias again and the champ. It's going to be good.
I can hardly see you from the bling that's just shining off on these lights here. How cool is it being able to bring that in here? When we see the level of competition, what you guys have to deal with as athletes in that space, how much do you appreciate being at the top of the game?
It's pretty cool. I won this at Wrestlemania, so I was able to become the champ in front of almost 80,000 people in the arena and then millions watching. So it's still like, I'm still soaking it all in. It's very cool.
Yeah, she hasn't let it go once.
I'm not letting this go. It's not going anywhere.
It took a lot of hard work to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be so quick to let that go.
Yeah, I'm not going to let this go anytime soon.
I think for me, the amazing thing is the balance, because you guys are always on. So it's always a PR opportunity. It's always out there marketing the brand. But back at the ranch, you guys have got to perform on a physical level that is just mind-blowing. You are so strong, and the level of competition in that space. How do you stay in shape? How do you keep that kind of that physical preparedness for this?
I mean, I'm getting in the ring with guys like, Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. These aren't small men, you know what I mean? You got to be ready for anything. So that's what I do. I just prepare every single way I can, and staying strong, staying healthy is essential to what we do.
Yeah, we always have to make sure, like, we fit our workouts in, eating healthy on the road. We always have to, like, we travel all the time, so you have to make sure that we, like, make it a priority.
And there seems to be a brotherhood, a sisterhood. I know there's a lot of competition, and certainly for the cameras, I mean, we see a lot of that, and it often bubbles over.
Yeah.
But it seems like there is something there that once you've started to wrestle on this level, you join kind of a very unique fraternity. Do you support each other through this? How much do you have to rely on each other, especially on a tour like this where it's so hectic and so competitive?
Well, I mean, we are around each other, more than we are our own families. So we are basically a family. So we do rely on each other and trust each other in the ring. That's what we do. We give each other our bodies when we go in there and entertain people.
And it is full on. I'm hoping, now that you've come to this beautiful corner of the world, that you're going to get some. Do you get time off? Do you get to go on a safari, that sort of thing?
Oh, gosh, we'd love to.
I mean, look, I've heard a lot of great things about Cape Town. Haven't seen anything quite yet. I'm still hoping that the city can impress me somehow. I got a quick
wait till the sun comes up there. We got a little something for you.
We keep hearing about the Tabletop Mountain. Kind of got a glimpse of it outside.
Oh no, it's going to come out in all its glory, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're going to continue our chat with you.
Yes.
I think what's blowing my mind is knowing the platform that you have, that you are so humble and able to just come here and chill with us is just awesome, man. So thank you so much. Fans, if you were there last night, if you got to see them in action, please let us know. Hit us up on our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page, on our Twitter feed. Let us know what you thought about the WWE superstars here in South Africa.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a stellar morning so far. Why? Because we have got the stars from WWE in the house. Nia Jax and Elias are here in the country. Can I get a round of applause, please? I think even a whoop whoop was thrown in the mix there somewhere in the background.
I heard it.
This is the kind of reaction you guys get all over the world. Of course, here in Cape Town, got one more performance tonight.
Yes.
I want to call it a performance, but it's a showdown. There's so much involved with that kind of show, man.
It's what I do is very much a performance. I'll be out there, I'll be singing, playing guitar, I'll be doing that. So it's very much a performance on my end. She's a little bit more straight down to business.
Yeah, I be throwing girls around, beating them up, you know.
You can't smile when you say that.
It makes me happy.
Can you guys remember a life before this? Your personas are so massive now, and it is, you've got to always be that. You don't have an opportunity to kind of tap out. Can you remember what life used to be like? How different is your life now?
Amazing, actually. I mean,
my whole life leading to this was about getting to this point.
Yeah.
So it was always kind of focused on getting to WWE, being the performer, being in this light. So just kind of a culmination of all my thoughts throughout my life. I don't know about yourself.
But, well, I come
picture.
from
Yeah,
a
baby.
wrestling family, so I've had wrestling in my family all my life. So it's always been a part of my life.
Just part of the course.
Yeah,
really,
so it's always, it's always somewhere I've always planned on ending up. So I can't really think of anything before.
Yeah.
Wrestling's just been a part of it.
You know, it's one thing saying that, but there are so many trying to get there.
Yes.
How tough is it? How hard has it been to get to the pinnacle? Because that's where you are now, surely.
Well, it's definitely, so I personally tried out and started at the Performance Center in Orlando. And it was, you know, very grueling training and nonstop shows and, you know, setting tape and, you know, like learning the history of the company and whatnot. So it's a very grueling process.
And there are thousands and thousands of people constantly trying to be hired by WWE. And of the select few that get into WWE, only a select few of that actually get to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. And then only a select few of that actually can become the champ.
Can hold that belt. Yeah, man. What is that thing? Is it an X factor? What would you say, Elias, got you there? What's the thing that's allowed you to become not just successful in that sense, but to build that brand?
Well, I've got the greatest gig in the world, man. Like I said, I get to go out there, sing a song, talk to the audience every single night. It's, you know, I don't believe anybody's ever done it the way I've done it before. So it's just, it's...
Yeah, he's very unique. And I actually had the privilege of like watching him come into his own because we were at the Performance Center together. And it's basically, it is who he is. Like, Nia Jax is who I am. And Elias is who he is. It's nothing any like different or like, you know, it's just a part of who we are to the, you know, a little bit.
That authenticity is so important. You'll get caught out if you're not.
Yeah, it's something that the crowd and our fans relate to. I think that's why like they really like feel so connected to our characters because it's who we are.
I think where my brain starts to short circuit is looking at the physics involved with what you guys do in the ring.
Sure.
How do you prepare for a fight night? Like something that you put on last night, how do you physically get in the mode? How do you kind of orchestrate something like that?
You know, we spent years at the Performance Center training, so that's it. That's where you learn how to wrestle. And other people, I mean, you learn all around the world how to wrestle and everything like that. But the Performance Center specializes on that. And you know what? It is. It's a beating. It's a punishment we take to our bodies. We've all kind of built up this kind of callous
a lot of scar tissue.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's second nature to us.
It's part of the
now.
job. So
yeah, it's just, you know, like walking. We know how to get in the ring and just put on a show.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for coming out here to answer the fans is the most
Absolutely.
important thing. We've got all the details on screen, and you can catch up on our social media as well, where you can see these gems perform live. But thank you so much for...
Great word.
And
I
you
like
are,
gems.
man.
I like
I've been
it.
so impressed by how chilled out and just humble you guys are in this
thank
space as well.
you.
So thank you so much.
Really
It's been an
appreciate it.
absolute pleasure hosting you. The smiles will stop tonight, though, when they step into the ring, man. We absolutely love having this time with you, and I think the fans are loving having you in the country. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
thank you.